Hello everyone! Holi is just around the corner, and this festival is all about celebrating with friends and family. Although the Holi this year too will not be the same, but who says we cannot enjoy celebrations at home? And food has always been an important part of Holi. So this year I am again bringing for you some fusion dessert for Holi, and today I'll be making an eggless strawberry rose pistachio cake. This cake is super easy to make and is perfect to serve during Holi. And adding rose petals into this makes it all the more festival special. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. So first of all, to start with the recipe, we'll preheat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius and then we'll chop our nuts. So we are going to chop these pistachios first, and then I'm also going to chop the fresh strawberries. Just keep these two things aside for later use. And now I'm going to grease my pan. This is a 6-inch round baking tin which I'm going to grease it. I'm greasing it with a non-stick spray, and now I'm going to line it with a piece of parchment paper like this, and we are done. And now I'm going to prepare my dry ingredients. Into a big bowl I'm going to sift together the flours. This is the whole wheat flour, the all-purpose flour, the baking powder. So just sift all of these together. I'm also going to whisk these with my wire whisk. Let's keep this aside and prepare our wet ingredients. Now in another bowl I'm going to add a buttermilk, vanilla extract and melted butter. And now I'm going to whisk all of these together until everything is mixed. You can also use your hand mixer for this. So once this is mixed properly, into this I'm going to add sugar. And I'm going to mix this once again. Okay, so now the sugar has been mixed properly with the wet ingredients, and now is the time to add our dry ingredients into our wet ingredients. So I'm adding half of the dry ingredients here, and I'll keep half of the dry ingredients to add later on. And now with the help of a wooden or a silicone spatula, just mix this together. You just have to fold in the dry ingredients. So here we go. That's it. Okay, so now we are going to add our nuts and strawberries and other things in the remaining dry ingredients. So here goes the pistachios that we chopped earlier. So I'm also adding some dry rose petals. You can even use fresh rose petals. Once they are in the cake, they'll be the similar thing. And also the strawberries that we chopped earlier. We are doing this step because we don't want our nuts and the strawberries to sink at the bottom of the cake. We want these to spread evenly inside the cake. So I'm just using the dry material to coat the nuts and the strawberries. So this is done, and now I'm going to mix all of this with the wet ingredients. Here we go. And now again, with the help of your silicone spatula, just fold everything together. Mix it until you don't see any flower pockets. Now is the star ingredient here. I'm using Osoro's Kesar Gulab flavor into this. You can use any other brand if you want, but I am really fond of Osoro flavors. I recently bought some sample packs from them. This is not a sponsored video. This is a genuine feedback from my side. They have really good flavors and I love to use them in my cakes. Along with this, I'm also adding some water, but do not add all the water together. Just gradually do it, because maybe we don't need all of it. So I've added the water in 3 parts. Now this batter should not be in the flowing consistency. It should be in the drop consistency. So when you take your spatula and drop this batter, it should not flow, it should drop. Like this, but we need a little bit of water more. So here goes. So in total I have added 1/4 cup of water. Now you can also add few drops of rose water into this water, or you can use like half of the rose water and half of the plain water, or anything, like whatever or quantity of flavor you want in your cake. So everything is mixed now, and I am going to pour the batter into my prepared tin. Just give few taps to even the batter and to break the air bubbles. And on top of it, I'm sprinkling some pistachios that I kept for the same purpose, and also some dried and crushed rose petals. This is going to make our cake look very beautiful and exact for the Holi festival. So now I'm going to bake this in a preheated oven for about 35 to 40 minutes, or until a skewer inserted in the center comes out clean. So here is our cake after 45 minutes of baking. See how beautiful it looks. And now I'm going to keep this on the cooling rack for about 10-15 minutes, and we'll come back and demold it. So it's been 10 minutes now, and I'm really eager to demold this cake. So let's just do it. So it's a bit warm, not very hot, but then too little bit difficult to hold. So you should take your time. You should take about 15-20 minutes to demold the cake. So here we go. Let's remove the butter paper. So very gently, because we have strawberries in this and they are sticking to the butter paper. So gently remove it. That's it. Here we go. So it's such a evenly baked cake, and now let me transfer this to a serving plate. Okay. So here is our ready cake. See how beautiful it looks, and it's really perfect for any Indian festival. Now you can serve this cake as it is, or you can serve it with some ice cream, mango ice cream or strawberry ice cream. And this is a perfect cake for any kind of summer celebration. It is good for your evening tea, and it is a very yummy cake which will remind you of some kind of Indian mithais. So I hope you like this recipe, and if you like it, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that every time I post a video you get a notification. So until we meet again, goodbye, take good care of yourself, and happy Holi!